Good morning and welcome back to Six Hashes. Today is Friday the 12th of June. We today are getting this field of grass cut to make hay for the cattle and sheep down this end in the winter, and starting in this field, which is going to be ploughed into an arable field afterwards. We've got this field to do, and also we have got the field across the roadway from us, what's actually behind us at the moment, that needs cutting. That is remaining a grass field for the coming seasons as well. We have got a tractor and a brush on order to bring down to this new farm. Save running the 35 backwards and forwards all the time. Whether we get it this year or next year, none too sure at the moment, but getting ever closer to harvest time. We shall soon have the new Ransom's combine up and running. On the farm. Plan on getting a couple more Massey Fergusons next year as well, so they will go on the corn carts, and the 4000s will come down, take over from the majors on this farm, which in turn may take over from the 35, or one of them will take over from the 35. We will see how things pan out for us as we go forward. Long way around this field to get the first breed done, but that's why it's going to make a better arable field than a mowing field. But we're not wasting the grass that we've got here. We will get it cut. A lot of this grass isn't cutting very well, but cut what we can. See the field straight in front of us, the other side of the roadway that needs to be cut now. You'll see it better as we get closer. We have got 3 days of good weather, then we've got a spell of bad weather coming through. As we go towards the end of June into July, everything at the minute seems to be working reasonably well. We also plan, there's the field there to our left as we come up here towards the yard again. That is also going to be cut, paled up, and whatever we don't need for animal feed will be sold. As you know, if you've been watching regular, we have got £1 million mortgage on this farm. We also plan on buying the field up this end, another sheep pasture up here, which someone's had sheep in, and the shed where the sheep are now will be the store lambs for going into the meat production, keep them separate from the main sheep. May get one lot of wool off them before they go. We shall see. Field 4, this is going to be barley next year, so it can be ploughed up and left until next spring, although it is going to need some lime putting on it, possibly before we plough it. Bit of a struggle getting up the hill in the field whilst you're working, but everything will be fine. Get this all cooked today and hopefully we can TED it off camera, get it all ready for baling. Going forward. See to our left as we come the other side of this tree, the field we was talking about to put the sheep in. Sure where the wool spawns from this field, but we will sort that out if we take it on. Grass seems pretty thick in this field, to be fair, so that's all good. Some bits of grass here which didn't cut first time around, a little bit too rough around this edge, so hopefully now we've got off the first breed we can get every blade of grass cut. It's a little bit dark, it's still a little wet at the minute, the grass, but we need to get it cut before this spell of bad weather for a few days comes in. Once we get it baled and carted away, we can get some lime on the two grass fields, well, two fields that are grass now. Get this field limed ready for drilling with wheat or barley next spring. Get the grass field limed to improve the yield for next season's haymaking. We have got the county down here ready to plough this once we have got it all cut and baled and carted away. bit of a race against time. Over the next few days to get this done before the rains come again. Hopefully it won't be too long before this grass starts to dry out, so we can get it baled up. I guess the tedder will dry it out a little this afternoon as we carry on working. We may even end up tedding tomorrow, in all fairness. We will see. Air temperature is at 15 degrees, ground temperature at 11, so it should quickly come into a position where this grass will be drying. As you can see from what's left behind us, it's a little wet at the moment. Leaving ourselves 2 grass fields, 1 at each of the animal yards, I think is the best way forward. So he's carting bales apart to store them for animal feed. We will also bale a field at each farm each year of straw. That will become more apparent, of course, once we get everything set up better in the 70s. This series will carry on here after FS22 comes out. Yeah, everything's fairly big field. We've got a puddle in the other field, so we've got to wait for that to dry out to cut it, unless we can get it cut before it does actually dry out totally. $5,000 will stay on the farm for a little while yet as the mowing tractor and baling tractor. I think come harvest our original older worker will continue on the farm doing arable work, and the school leaver we get in to train up for farming will go on the grain cart with us. Still got a few minutes of mowing left. See there our Holstein cattle in the field. I'm not sure whether you can see the bull from here, which came from, yeah, there he is, right across at the bottom end of the field. He came from the others, so we're having Holstein and whatever the others are called now. Limousin's, is it? Oh, and the grass is now drying out a little, so that's going to make it easier to get Ted and ready for baling. Midday, and the grass has dried out a little for us. Does look a whole lot better behind the mower now. Chop straight across here this time, straighten this breed off a little bit. No point in having a kink mid-brae way down the field. Did get ourselves a new fuel tank put in down here when we bought it, so that's all good. Any refueling needed once we're over here is easy to do. This grass looks a whole lot better now, but it's drying out a lot. Back up towards the barn once more. We'll go around a couple more times to get a little bit more done on camera, and we shall finish off the day as always off camera. This is being recorded on Tuesday, and we've got the first round of the 2021 summer season for the British Sim Racers MX5 Championship. Each and every week it is on Year 1 TV, so if you're free from 8 o'clock on Tuesday nights, pop along to Year 1 TV and watch the racing. Good Bunch of guys in the series, good close racing, plenty of crashes. So, yeah, if you are free on Tuesday nights for the next, well, for the next 11 weeks now, because we'll be racing on the day that this is being recorded. So, yeah, a lot of fun to be had. Go and support Year One TV, do a great commentary job for the series. We will go around this round, get back to the yard, and that is where we will leave you for today. And we shall carry on, get all this mowing done. When you join us tomorrow, we will either be raking or tedding, whichever job it is time for. A whole lot easier going down this side now we've straightened it up. Some of this, as I say, will stay here to feed the sheep and the cows through the winter. I have to fill this up before we finish doing the mowing, but that will be off camera anyway. One more breed now back up to the yard. This mower, considering it's been on the farm for years, is still working well. Back to the yard, that is where we're going to leave you for today. Do hope you enjoyed today's episode here on Six Ashes, Friday the 12th of June. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of the work we do here. Please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when we do our farming, when we do our racing. We've got the Watkins Glen 6 hours coming up at the weekend. Until you join us again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.